For some homeowners, selling a house has become an emotional marathon. Keeping a home show ready, leaving for showings, waiting for buyers to make a decision can really take a toll. Area realtors call it seller fatigue, and it's leading to an increase in the number of homeowners pulling their homes off the market entirely. 9 News real estate expert Lane Lyon is back with us this morning. Lane is a realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on about this.
So what is seller fatigue? What does that actually mean?
Well, seller fatigue or attainability fatigue is what we sometimes call it for buyers, is just frustration for the extra time, the extra challenges that come with buying or selling a home in this current market. Now, for sellers specifically, it's the added days on market. We know that just quite frankly, there are more houses for sale than we have buyers. So they're taking their time. They're being picky. Average days on the market right now, Corey, in Denver, 33 days. Now, 30 days can feel like 30 years.
Yeah.
When their house is on the market. You remember, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But that also includes houses that sold in one weekend, houses that are on for 90 plus days. It really does take patience.
Gosh, I remember this whole it was so hard.
It's a process, isn't it?
You know, keeping the house perfect and then they don't show up and it's a whole deal.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
you mentioned houses sitting on the market longer. Is there ever a concern when this happens that they're going to start to get more of those lowball offers?
Well, sure. I would say that's the #1 anxiety that sellers feel, and with good reason. Some sellers are lowering their price to get a buyer through the door, but I have to say, by and large, Corey, sellers are holding the line. They're drawing a line in the sand and saying, I'm not going to go lower than this amount. I don't have to. I'm not desperate, and I'm certainly just not going to go that low. I will wait instead to put my house on the market at another time. Across the country, about 6% of homes are being pulled off the market because of similar reasons, and that is up considerably from years past.
So if someone is desperate, though, let's say they have to move, they have to sell, whatever it may be, how can they cope with this fatigue?
Well, this is a list I go over almost every day, so I know it quite well. First of all, #1, I say don't take it personal that your house has not sold yet. Instead, focus on what you can control. Are we priced well? Houses that are going under contract around us, are we in line with that price? Also, condition. Maybe we need to listen more closely to some of that feedback that's come in and make some changes. And most importantly, #4, remember that houses are selling in the Denver market. We are not in a crash situation. It is just indicative of a slower market, which means more patience, unfortunately.
The feedback can be so helpful when people come through and they're like, I liked it, but this is why.
Sure.
It might be something that you can fix.
And again, don't take it personal.
Right.
Just make the change.
Yes. Lane, thank you for coming in.
You bet. Thank you.
Appreciate it.